That's right, when you're traveling with mom, she's got to park up front at the Buc-ee's. What is up, guys? Welcome back. We are in the 757 Virginia Beach represent. We are here. We got here a pretty good time, even with quite a few stops. But pulling up to YesterToys, it looks packed. I'm gonna see if I can film in there. If not, I'll let you know what I can get. What I see, what I want to get. You see it there in the background? Yep, pulling up to YesterToys, guys. We'll see you there in a second. If you guys cannot tell by the awesome music, that's right, we had to do a voiceover on our trip to YesterToys. A lot of conversations going on. You know how it is, guys. Trying to respect everybody's privacy, and at the same time, it's a smaller store, so I don't want to be talking all loud and breathing on people. As we look at this Punisher, very impressed every time I go into YesterToys with their Marvel Legends selection. A lot of modern, there is some Toy Biz in there, but with me trying to catch up on some of my Marvel Legends characters like this Punisher, great example, definitely thought about it. And the newer X-Men retro card waves that I've never seen in stores. A lot of you guys have seen it. I know Kent pulled up in the Carolinas seen it, if I'm not mistaken, at his Targets. Unable to really find it here in South Carolina. I don't know if they just completely skipped us. Moving on from all that, those excuses, here they are right here at YesterToys, and it were great to see in person for the first time. And who doesn't want a Dark Phoenix in their collection? Definitely thought about it. Again, we just had to push pause and skip. Not enough room, and really trying to focus Star Wars, G.I. Joe, and everything in between. Speaking of G.I. Joe, I know we're not on G.I. Joe yet. Today is Thursday, June 1st, and Hasbro G.I. Joe team, a way to drop a bomb on us with these pre-orders out of nowhere. So leave it in the comments as you're watching this. Are you looking forward to something like the Trouble Bubble or maybe even the Arctic Bat? I'm definitely looking forward to getting those figures. But transitioning back to Marvel, here we got some Toy Biz. Great looking figures. And with YesterToys and its selection, guys, if it's not there, ask Jim and the guys, hey, do you have this? They might have it either in the back or maybe at their warehouse. So here's that wall of Marvel Legends. Got some retro carded Spider-Man recent release. Got some was that the Goblin up there, and then up top we got some 2-packs. Definitely something to consider, especially if you're a Marvel collector and or looking to fill in some holes in your collection. This 2-pack right here I had in my hands a couple years ago, and I skipped on it. And I am an MCU guy, so I should have grabbed it, but skipped on it, and now I'm regretting it because that's a sought-after 2-pack. That Vision is really the one that I need. You're looking anywhere from $80 to $90 for that 2-pack, or even more. So still waiting on that MCU Vision. I'll get it one day. Just gonna be a little patient. Here's another 2-pack. Who doesn't need an MJ in their collection? So, I mean, I do, because I never collected Marvel Legends when this came out. Something to, I guess you could say, pushing my buttons. Going to YesterToys, getting my buttons pushed. Some vintage collection Star Wars right here. Vehicles. Is that the Starship? Yeah, Starfighter. Looking at our wall of Star Wars Black Series, and you can see there's windows. So you got some older, some newer, some archive in there. You got some holiday. I remember doing a couple trades when I first started going to YesterToys. Very fair on the trade in, and of course the trade with Jim and the guys, or else I wouldn't be going to this store. And a lot of us that do go to our local comic, stores and comic shops, guys, we're trying to promote small business that, these are the true toy stores right here. Great conversations. I was here for a couple hours just talking with these guys. So you guys got to check it out. It's right off Virginia Beach Boulevard in Virginia Beach, excuse me. So again, link to their sites in the description. Of course, I will also have their address and contact phone number in there. Looking over the Transformers side, look at that. That right there is a inbox. Just display it like that. And our first time, guys, on our channel here on JB's Toy Trunk. That's right, the Toka and Razor. But this one is the movie version. TMNT 2 Secret of the Ooze. My goodness, Neca went nuts on this and bananas. I can see why the aftermarket value on this is up there. There's an Optimus Prime right there I've never seen. Looked pretty good in box. Again, with a window, adds a little character to it. Some of the more modern and newer Transformers in box. Guys, again, it is a small store, but we could have been here for days. Now check out these alien characters. I haven't dipped into any alien characters, even though I will eventually need one for my horror/movie shelf. There you go, the brothers of TMNT 2, Secret of the Ooze, Flash Gordon, Neca, and then look at this, guys, Power Ranger guys. Looking at these boxes up at the top, and they were up top for a reason. They're going for a nice hefty price. I can see why you Power Ranger fans collect Power Rangers, just by looking at the box and looking at the figures that are in there. Great series. Great toys, great collection, great following, so kudos to you Power Ranger fans out there. This got my attention. A little Predator right here. A little Arnie. Awesome little 2-pack. That's a nice size figure right there. Nice and beefy. Look at that head sculpt. The Juggernaut. Marvel Select. Alright, so this is what I was going to get at, guys. The Superman Unchained Armor. gold label. I was trying to open it up and it wasn't working, so I had to lay it down. This thing was gorgeous. It was an awesome looking figure. I mean, it almost looked like a high-end collectible. I mean, it's on the higher end. It's a gold label, and the presentation is just amazing. So if you weren't able to grab it, if you're in the area, hit up the guys at YesterToys. Let's do this.
Yeah.
So you jack some guy for the stuff, right? Because that's what you do.
That's what I do. Well, I didn't know. Do you know he threw in the card backs? He goes, I'm going to sweeten the pot for you. I'm throwing these in.
Nice.
And he brings out all the card backs. We have a couple of the last 17 in here too, but some of them, look how he kept them. They're still
in that little insert.
The plastic. But I just couldn't believe it, man. I was just like, some of them unpunched.
It's unpunched, off card, but still unpunched cards.
And we did get, like I said, luckiest with the 4 lum. You know how that goes.
Yeah.
But I just thought, man, this is,
Look at that.
just amazing.
That guy.
Yeah. Lobot. And they just,
Ooh.
Leia.
I don't see that one too often.
Yeah, they're in great condition, though. You know, that's the thing that just shocked me.
Yep.
They look brand new. Stickers, everything. The guy never touched them.
Well, so he was just getting rid of it, trying to sell it, trade?
Yeah, he just sold it all.
Just ready to sell?
I wanted his Muppets. So I went to buy his Muppets. And he was like, yeah, I've got Star Wars too. Are you interested? And I was like, I know it's going to be Power of the Force. No. You know, that's how I kind of felt. I was like, no.
That's
good. Ignoring the guard. I said, nobody wants Power of the Force.
With weapons and everything, huh?
Yeah, that's it. They all were complete.
All complete?
Yep.
All complete with card.
Yeah. I mean, just amazing. Oh, yeah, not a problem. IG, I mean, when do you even see the AT-AT commander anymore?
You don't.
You know? Yeah. Oh, I got that glare.
Oh, you're good.
Getting you on that glare, but I mean, this was just a welcome find, you know? Oh, there you go. Look at the card backs. Akbar. Zuckus. Well, that's the ones that aren't the right ones. Remember that? Remember that made us smile right there?
Oh, jeez. What's up, man?
What's up, dude?
You buying this for me? Thanks.
Yep. He said he's going to get it for you today.
Dude.
Look at
what are you doing to me?
Look at the condition, though.
This, out of all the... Because, you know, I travel. Out of all the travels, this is probably the best box that I've seen with a Jetfire. Is it open?
Yes, it's open.
It's open, but it still...
Oh, it's amazing.
Yeah.
This all came out same guy's collection too, not the same Star Wars one, but you know.
Let me see. Put that other one up here. Put it right here.
Gotcha.
Dude.
Yeah. There you go, my man.
This is my Grail. Like the wife knows.
What's that? The
a Jetfire. Yeah, I really don't know how many times I could say dude. I know that we all have our verbal distractors, and I'm sure you guys are counting the ones that I have just in this video alone. Dude. Galvatron I had as a kid, and this right here, you heard me say, that is my Grail when it comes to anything, let's say Transformers or anything really vintage, no matter what line, whether it's G.I. Joe or Star Wars, is that Jetfire. Kind of going backwards here on the left, as soon as you come in, you're going to have your cases of Build-A-Figures and some higher-end Marvel Legends that, you know, you kind of sought after, harder to find. And just panning down this nice display right here. Then I'm going to go through another couple displays. I think there's 3 displays that have some awesome Build-A-Figures. Hulkbuster back there, Sentinel. And in the case to the right, as soon as you come in, you got some on-card, higher-end vintage collection figures. There's a awesome Skeletor right there. Some vehicles in box. Some of these boxes, I mean, hey, you know, when you guys are looking back to the early 80s, just to see the picture and these boxes standing upright, that's a good sign. This land speeder, great condition. The box, the condition of it was really great. Here's a G.I. Joe for you. I asked him if he had any snake eyes, and he pulled this puppy out. That is an awesome looking figure right there. I think he was, I don't even want to say the price, hit up Jim. It was up there. Pretty good condition. Car was a little warbly, but again, you don't see that snake eye, that version of Snake Eyes too often. And yep, a wall of wrestling, WWE and AEW. Right there at the bottom, you can see some new Silverhawks that he had just picked up. Look at this Sheik right here. Look at that Iron Sheik. That's an inbox right there. Horrible mustache. Roddy Piper, that's from the 4-pack that just recently was released, within the past year? Mean Gene Mr. T, right? And Cowboy Bob Orton, I think? They have in the past had some, they've had some grails in the past, and to include some signed inbox figures, so always check back with them to see if they've, you know, received anything on the higher end as far as signed or grails chases. Some more wrestling up there, going into a ton of Lucy's. We could have been there forever looking at Lucy's, and it's not just wrestling Lucy's. Just like most of our great toy stores and comic shops, they're going to have all lines, so there's nothing different here at YesterToys. Marvel, DC, wrestling, Star Wars Lucy's. I didn't see too many Neca Lucy's, but I'm pretty sure he has a few in there. If you're curious, give him a call. There's some DC McFarlane Lucy's. And here we go a little bit into the Neca area. Look at this RoboCop right here. And then wall of Neca. And yep, here it is, that Godzilla. Let me know, leave it in the comments. Have any of you guys checked out or got into the Godzilla Neca figures? I've always liked them. I just think that the scale, they have to be on a shelf by on their own, if I'm not mistaken. I mean, you can't put a Godzilla next to a 6-inch or 7-inch Predator. It just wouldn't look good. But I think the detail on them are amazing.
For you, because it's all in there.
Oh my God.
So you just got this?
It's just walked in.
Just walked in, fresh.
Yeah, so this is 4 days old.
And you had a chance to check everything?
Yep.
Complete.
Missing one missing.
So much younger than
Oh, dude.
See, I'm one of the
But
weirdo sting
we
things that
think-
I preferred him when he was blonde with the colorful makeup.
Or was it? I just set it back here. I think we found
I
it.
think it's much better aesthetic.
Because I think it fell out when we were checking.
And this is the die-cast one, right?
Yep.
Better.
This was the original
Looks
before
better before. I
Voltron.
know he's older, but there's something about his
see
beard.
it.
That right there, guys, was the Lion Bot. I really contemplated on getting it. It's a little bit out of my reach. A lot out of my lane, I guess you could say, of collecting now. But it was definitely not out of my lane as a kid. I remember when this first came out, a buddy of mine had this set right here. I think Dad was stationed in Hawaii, so just think about living in Hawaii and having this awesome toy. It's just the memories, just unreal. Unreal. Mint. I mean, mint. I didn't see. I don't have the best eyes, but you can tell when something's untouched and unplayed with. And this set right here, just for a quick look at it, this was that set. He said he thinks it was missing one of the yellow missiles, but he said he found it. So if you're interested, and if this is you, hit up the guys at YesterToys. And again, they do trades. So if you wanted to bring a little bit of a trade in, and then of course cover the rest with cash, I'm sure Jim would be more than happy to talk and work out a deal with you. I can't speak for him, but I know his style. All right, guys, here you go. The Lion bot, and for those of you guys know, YesterToys Virginia Beach Lion bot, black lion, red lion, green lion, blue lion, and yellow lion die cast, guys. Complete. Mostly complete. I think there might be one missile missing, but you got to contact the guys here for price and also what exactly missing. But I'll show you pictures on screen right now. Then of course you got, look at this. I hit up one of our buddies, Man Cave, and he's like, dude, you really don't see a Shockwave in box like this, and you don't. So, and this is the one that's pulling at me right here, this Jetfire. No, congrats again to our buddy, Mr. Syntastic. He recently picked up his Jetfire Grail, and there's no secret that I'm looking to get one of those as well. I mean, I would even take a Shockwave and even this Lion bot. So, and one more thing that Jim just brought out was this Lion-O Sword of Omens prop replica. If you guys were to actually, if you've never seen this before or held it in your hand, it's beefy. It's beefy. So come check these guys out. Wow, what an awesome time at YesterToys right here in Virginia Beach. Jim, guys, thank you so much for, again, always inviting us in to, you know, take a little sneak peek and also get some footage on what you guys have on the shelves, on the pegs, behind the registers, underneath the tables there, and the back room and the warehouses and all that stuff. If you guys don't know, hit up Jim and the guys at YesterToys. If you're looking for it, they probably have it and or know where to get it. So you guys got to hit these guys up. Fair prices, and again, the atmosphere. It is a smaller store, but it packs a huge punch. It's like home run after home run, then a grail, then a grail, then a grail, which you saw there in some of the footage. Amazing. Jetfire, still got to hold off on. Shockwave was closer to because it was lower in price. I could afford that now. Not saying I can't afford it. I'm not flexing, guys. I'm just saying, when you set money aside for grails or moments where you're trying to buy toys, it's like, man, do I go ahead and just shoot one and get the grail, or do I get a couple other things that I'm trying to add to the collection? Was not expecting that. Power Rangers, Thundercats, and he did say he still has the Snake Mountain in the back. He also mentioned he's got other stuff that he's just not able to display. So contact information in the details below. And then of course, I'll go ahead and throw their little screenshot here of their contact information. Guys, got to give him a shout. I did pick up one thing, and we'll show that at the haul. There's other Marvel Legends and Star Wars that I really want to pull the trigger on, but we're just pumping the brakes. Again, you just got to be smart, especially with, you know, the summertime. Got a couple cons coming up. You know, just gotta push pause on a lot of the things. I really don't know what else to say, except this was probably one. I mean, every time I come up here, it's a great trip. As busy as it was in there, guys, they had like 50% off, I think it was, on the Pop Mountain. So for you Funko Pop peeps, you know, obviously by the time you watch this, it's not going to be there anymore, but follow them on social media, especially if you're local, 757, 7 cities. Hit these guys up. Funko Pops, Transformers, DC, WWE, AEW, Marvel, Star Wars, Transformers, Power Rangers, bricks. We saw a lot of young collectors in there looking for bricks, you know, Lego. Check them out, guys. Always enjoy the ride. You guys take care of yourself. Jim, guys, we'll be seeing you guys again very soon.